Hi guys, so I'm back again. So today I'm starting with the orange juice because it's really good in vitamin C. Plus with that I'm adding a small amount of ginger and squeezing some lemon juice. These three makes a very good combination for vitamin C and they are not high calories as well. So this juice I'm making for two people so that you can change the quantity however you want. So I'm making it like a shot, so it's not huge quantity, but I'm adding some water just to make it more watery and not be so thick. And then I'm adding some Himalayan pink salt because it's a really good addition and it tastes exactly like you get at juice bar. So then all I do is I am just using my NutriBullet to grind it. After grinding it for some time, all you have to do is you can, if you want, you can use mint as well. I was out of mint, I didn't had any, so that's the reason I just used these three ingredients. And then you can just pour it. What I do is I have this first thing in the morning because I feel it cleanses my stomach and it tastes really nice, and it's a really good drink to have it on an afternoon where it's like really sunny, or a sunny morning or afternoon, and you can use it as a snack or first thing in the morning as well. So as you can see, it looks really yum and you can enjoy with your family. You can even give this to kids for immunity. Thank you. So second recipe for the day is rava upma, which is also called as semolina. You can get it in any Indian store and can be you can have it as a breakfast or can have as a snack as well. So I'm adding a lot of vegetables today. So here I have carrots, potato, frozen broccoli, green chilies and peas. If you want, you can add any vegetable you like. I don't eat onions, so that's the reason I have not added that. But if you want, you can add onion as well to make it more tasty. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just cleaning the vegetables. After that, I have taken some masala. So I'm using peanuts, urad dal, the green dal, some mustard seeds, red chili, cumin, red chili powder, fenugreek leaves. So to make this upma, I'm using ghee because that's what I've been having whole of my childhood. But if you want, you can use any oil you want. If you avoid this step and use another oil, this dish is can be you can have it if you're a vegan as well. So I'm just gonna wait for the oil to get hot. After that, I'm gonna take half spoon of mustard seeds. Be careful to stand far when you're putting the mustard seeds because when it starts to splutter, sometime it can come to your skin. Then I'm just gonna take half spoon of cumin seeds. I use mustard and cumin seeds just for the flavor because I like it that way. So after it turns light brown, I'm gonna take the fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds are really good for sugar control and it's a very good seeds to have. We use a lot in Indian cooking. After that, I'm gonna take a half spoon of the yellow dal, and then little bit of urad dal just for the seasoning and for the crunchiness of it. After some time, I'm just gonna mix it and make sure the dal is little bit roasted before I can add anything else. You can add tomatoes at this stage, but I didn't had any at my home. That's the reason I haven't used any. Then I'm just gonna break one red chili and add it in the pan. Red chili doesn't make it spicy, it's just for the flavoring, so you can use it in your cooking. After that, I'm gonna just take some curry leaves. Curry leaves are really good for you, for your skin, for your hair, and it tastes really nice. Then I'm gonna add some green chilies to it. I have used only one green chili because I'm gonna use red chili and I don't like my food to be really spicy. After that, just mix it for some time. Then I'm gonna add some turmeric. I'm taking half spoon of turmeric. Turmeric's benefits are so many. It's good for your immunity, it's good for any kind of cold or cough you have. I remember when I was small, I used to have it with milk as well. Sometimes I take it now whenever I feel out of the weather or sick. Now I'm gonna add some salt. You can put salt according to your taste. I use only Himalayan pink salt in my house. I haven't tasted the table salt for I'm not even sure how long, because I've started using this salt. It's really good, way better compared to using the normal white salt, and you don't need a lot of it. Then I'm gonna add handful of peanuts. They are also a very good source of fat. If you want, you can roast them as well. I like it this way. I like it raw rather than being too crunchy. So after adding that, I'm just mixing it, and as you can see that the pan looks so colorful. So always remember when you're eating to have colorful things, because in food chain every color has a different meaning and it has different nutrients for our body. So I make sure to make my food colorful, so I know that I'm taking a lot of different vitamins. Then I'm just gonna mix it and roast it for some time, all the vegetables. After some time, I'm gonna take some red chili. So as I said, I don't like my food to be very spicy. I'm just using half spoon of red chili. After that, I'm gonna use the fenugreek leaves, which is also called as methi leaves. I love their flavor, that's the reason I add them in my upma. Now you can see that the vegetables have gone roasted. All I'm gonna do is just mix it with the masala and then add some water to it, because I want my vegetables to get cooked before I can add the rava. That's the reason I'm just adding some water, and I'm going to cover it up and keep it for 10 minutes. Now after some time, I'm going to check if the vegetables are cooked, and I'm going to add rava. I like my rava to be watery, not too solid. So that's the reason I add little by little to make sure the consistency is watery and not too thick. So I've just added little to mix it up and see if it is watery enough. I can see I can add a little bit more. So I'm just adding this. And I'm going to stir it up for some time just to check how it's getting cooked and if there is any lumps. You don't want to get any lumps in the upma, because then it'll not get cooked properly. So now I got my desired consistency. All I'm gonna do is just cover it up for 5 minutes to make sure that the rava soaks up the water, and it's done. I love having tea, but every time I struggle that what snacks can I pair it with, because if I eat biscuits or mixture, it's a lot of calories. That's the reason I came up with this recipe. So all you need for this is peanuts and some makhana. Makhana are called as lotus seeds. So as you can see, I'm just weighing my peanuts and makhana. Makhana doesn't have much calories, but peanuts sure do they have calories, but they are good in fats. So I've just mixed both of them, and then I'm just taking a little bit of ghee because I'm gonna roast them. I'm just using a little, not a lot. And also fat helps you to keep full, so you don't overeat for dinner. So for seasoning, I'm adding a little bit of Himalayan salt, some chili flakes because I like the flavor, and then I'm gonna use some black pepper. After adding this three, I'm mixing it up, and then I'm gonna take my air fryer. So I have just added a baking paper to it, and I'm gonna spread all the makhanas and peanuts. I'm just taking little bit so that I can have it with my tea, and I'm going to keep it just for 5 minutes.